Welcome back. Back pain is one of the most common and devastating health problems in the world today. And once you've injured your back, your odds of re-injuring it are really high. And that's why it's important to get proper care right from the very start. And our next guest can help decrease your neck and lower back pain and also has suggestions on how to maintain a healthy spine. Welcome back, Doc Tony.
Thank you, Nick. Pleasure being here.
How
Good
are
to see
ya?
you again. You've been gone for a while, man.
I know. Getting thrown around. You know, my back's probably out of alignment. I think I should probably come to see Doc Tony.
You perfectly
get myself
understand.
back together again, but yeah,
That's
I
important.
purposely throw myself into harm's way.
And people do that often, and
Right.
this is why, you know, people tend to get back pains.
Well, what's the difference between traumatic back injury and something that's not?
Well, I've been on the show for several weeks talking about what happens when people are involved in motor vehicle accidents. And when they injure themselves as a result of motor vehicle accidents, you injured your soft tissue from a traumatic, very violent impact where your body was snapped violently forward, backwards, snapping either or stretching or tearing the soft tissue, the muscles or the ligaments. And that takes rehabilitation to get that soft tissue better, or you're going to have a lifetime of improper mechanics of the spine, which is going to lead to other problems later on in life. Whereas people who do not have traumas, they hurt their neck and back as a result of not necessarily trauma, but micro trauma on a daily basis. In other words, if an individual's not exercising, if they're sitting at an office all day long improperly, this leads to inflammatory responses taking place with the soft tissue for many, many years, and eventually leads to degeneration of the spine. Similar to this, if you knock your tooth out, if somebody knocks your tooth out, that's like a motor vehicle accident. But if your teeth slowly fall out, that's like not taking care of your spine or not taking care of your teeth, and over time, it's gonna rot, it's gonna degenerate, and it's gonna fall out. You don't want your bones falling out, okay? You wanna take care of the spine.
Nothing to do about that.
Exactly.
So what can we do? Is there something we can do on a normal basis just to make sure that we can maintain a good, healthy spine?
Absolutely, Nikki. You look at it this way. We've all, since we were very young, practiced dental hygiene. We know to floss, we know to brush our teeth.
Right.
If you've asked somebody, hey, did you floss and brush your teeth? And somebody said, well, when I remember, you'd be like, that's disgusting. So it's the same thing with the spine. You have 32 vertebrae that make up your spine. If you don't take care of it on a regular basis, it's going to decay or rot, similar to how teeth would decay and rot. If you looked at those stages of tooth decay in a dentist's office as we sat there waiting to get our teeth cleaned, we're like, gee.
But that's the thing, is we see our teeth every day, so we can, you know, we know, oh, okay, there's stuff in there, I got to clean that out or whatever, but we don't see our spine, so how do we maintain?
Well, you have to just have the knowledge and understand that this is inside each and every one of us. If you don't take care of these bones, they're going to rot, they're going to decay, similar to how your teeth are going to decay. However, the symptoms you get with this, if you had a sharp pain in your tooth, nobody's going to go, ooh, what is that? Everybody knows, ooh, you got a tooth that's a nerve that's being touched.
Go get it fixed.
Right. Well, when that happens in your body, when you get this numbness and tingling or a sharp pain in your neck, that also means that you've got a nerve that's being pinched. Now, if that's happened over many, many years, the chances of being able to correct that are going to be much less, because the chances are your spine at that point, much like teeth, have degenerated.
Now, how does that affect everything though? Because you won't know. That's the problem, is if your spine is out of alignment and you got a pinch, you don't feel it necessarily in that vertebrae. You feel it down your arm, maybe gets numb, you wait, you know what I mean? So what do you suggest that we do? I mean, we come in and see you, and
well, here's what you want to do to take care of a spine. You want to practice spinal hygiene, which is good posture. You want to make sure you're having good posture every day, especially if you're sitting at a job. You want to make sure if you're a person that's sitting, you're sitting properly. You want to make sure you stretch your spine. You want to make sure, meaning your muscles that hold your spine together. That's similar to like flossing. You want to make sure you strengthen your spine. Keep your muscles strong so they will support your spine. When you're lifting things, you want to make sure you lift things correctly. You want to make sure you sleep in a proper position. People that are stomach sleepers, is no good. You can't sleep with your face straight down, so you have to rotate your head. You imagine twisting your spine all day. That's why people that sleep on their stomach and they wake up, they're like, and it takes them a little bit before they feel better. So practicing good spinal hygiene is how you prevent the spine from degenerating it.
All right, so I'm gonna get you on practicality here. Let's talk about, like, some people at home might not know, like, what is the proper way to pick something up? How can I stretch it? What is something that we can do at home?
Something really simple. When you're, like, for people that are working around their house, every time you pick something up around your house, bend your knees. When you're bending from your waist and you're bending at your back, you're using those joints in your lower back. That's why so many people have lower back pain, which leads to this radiating pain down your leg called sciatica. Lots of times that's just preventable just by picking things up properly, taking care care of your spine, stretching it, strengthening it, having proper posture. And when you need an adjustment, you get an adjustment. You think of it this way, a chiropractor aligns a spine that's not working mechanically correct. We're talking about the human body, so it's biomechanical. If you did to your car what you did to your body, you would have your car aligned every week. And everyone knows if your car's not kept in the proper alignment, your tires don't last as long, they degenerate rapidly. And it's the same thing with the human body. If you don't keep it mechanically working properly, it's going to decay, it's going to degenerate.
And the question then is, why would you spend so much time and effort and everything maintaining just your car, but not do the same for your body?
Well, you know, this is what people need to understand. Back pain, neck pain, it's a price to pay later on in life. And there's not a lot of things you can do about it. You can replace a tooth, you can put dentures in, but once this spine rots, hey, you're left with permanent pain. So what you really need to do is take care of that spine, prevent it from ever happening. That's the best thing, especially if you've been trauma-free. In other words, you haven't been involved in a car accident, then there's really no need to develop neck or back pain if you practice a lifestyle that's conducive to keeping your spine healthy, Nick.
Perfect. Doc Tony, as always.
Pleasure, Nick, and pleasure seeing you again.
All that advice, absolutely. And next time, you know, I got to get
anytime, Nick.
straightened up.
I'd love to get my hands on you.
Actually, we want to thank you for sponsoring the segment. And if you find yourself in need of an auto accident assistance, call Doc Tony at 888-888-8863. That's 888-888-8863 for a free consultation at one of his 2 convenient locations. Or you can visit his website at www.doctony.org, because as Doc Tony says, you, my friend, deserve to live pain-free.